It is, therefore, ordered and adjudged that the said Donald John Trump be, and he is hereby, acquitted of the charges in said articles.
And with that, the Senate voted to acquit the 45th President of the United States, Donald John Trump, in his impeachment trial. He stood accused of pressuring Ukraine to investigate political opponent Joe Biden and his son Hunter by withholding military aid and a White House meeting, and then obstructing the investigation into the Ukraine matter. As lead Democratic House Manager Adam Schiff explained early in the trial 2 weeks ago,
no one is really making the argument Donald Trump would never do such a thing. Because of course we know that he would, and of course we know that he did.
But removing the president from office was always a long shot. Instead, the focus of the trial became on trying to get the Senate to call more witnesses and documents that the president had initially blocked during the House impeachment investigation. The president's defense team argued against this and painted the impeachment process as purely political, especially during an election year.
The bar for impeachment cannot be set this low.
Then, 1 week into the trial, we saw bombshell allegations by the president's former national security advisor, John Bolton. The New York Times reported Bolton will write in his upcoming book that the president directly told him he was conditioning military aid on those political investigations. Some Republican senators, for the first time, began to concede the president's actions were not perfect, as he's continued to insist.
It was wrong for him to ask a foreign country to investigate a political rival.
But ultimately, only Republicans Susan Collins and Mitt Romney voted in favor of hearing from Bolton, and that was not enough. Only Mitt Romney broke ranks with his fellow Republicans to actually vote in favor of removing the president, as he explained earlier today on the Senate floor.
The president's purpose was personal and political. Accordingly, the president is guilty of an appalling abuse of public trust.